What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we're going to do a quick little update. Sorry if my voice is a little soft, it's been a long day and everything like that. But I wanted to go over what is coming before the storm, as I like to personally call it myself, and some of the updates that we saw this morning when I turned Dokkan on. So if you have not seen already, we're getting a bunch of stuff for hitting the first place in the App Store. Global, I'm assuming you're going to get that stuff too, because you guys actually did hit first place as well. I don't know when you're going to get it. I'm assuming maybe after all the maintenance stuff is already done. It kind of happened that way with JP as well. So just hold tight a little bit. You guys will probably get all your prizes and everything like that. So I'm not sure when, but it should happen, no problem. But yeah, so we're getting like orbs. We're getting 7 old Kais actually. I think that's gonna be at the end though, because the last day here will be on the 12th, which is tomorrow actually. So that will be pretty cool to see. Or we'll be getting it on the 21st, or it could be the 21st, I'm not really sure. No, sorry. You have until the 21st to claim all this stuff, but it could also be the 13th is when we're going to get the old Kais and everything. Kind of like the last little stuff. It's always in your present box and everything like that, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Now, the big news was, of course, that we are in the middle of celebrating 180 million downloads. Oh wait, sorry, that's disappeared. As of yesterday, it was 180 million downloads, and now we are celebrating 190 million downloads. I think we hit probably 200 million so far, but because of the timing with year 2 for Global, because you have to remember, both JP and Global are done by the same team. They're probably trying to do Global stuff right now, so JP is getting that 1 million stuff just to stay relevant, or, you know, just to keep something going. It's kind of filler stuff right now. But let's take a look at where we're going to be getting over the next, basically, month or so, until beginning of August, basically. So this is all our login bonuses stuff that we are going to get until, well, actually the end of July, not even hitting August yet, because it's only July 11th right now. So this is all just the login stuff with 1 stone per day, along with some, you know, items and all that fun stuff. So kind of the usual stuff you'd expect. But then if we go into what we actually will get from the event, or the little download itself, we're gonna get daily missions, as we always do. You know, they just find this way now to basically say, okay, you know what, we're gonna be doing this right now. If you do this in the game, then we're gonna give you stuff. It's like, okay, thanks. We kind of already know that. Can't just make it daily no matter what, but you know, gotta put it behind something, right? And then the little celebration is going from today, basically, until the 28th of July, which is a Friday. There's something going on with Facebook starting on the today, actually. So I don't really know actually what it is. It's something about getting, it's like some kind of Facebook mission and getting stones. So I haven't seen anything because I can't click on it or anything like that. And JP, the Dokkan version of JP, there's no Facebook page. It's only Twitter, and there's nothing released yet on the Twitter page to link to a Facebook page. So it's kind of just like, okay, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing really. So we'll have to see, hopefully, with that. I'm not really sure what that is. It says something about getting 5 stones, so yay? I really don't know. So hopefully there's some more information. I find this really funny that JP's getting this, but Global, I don't think you guys have this event right now, is this this Gohan, this Bojack event going on right now. And the reason I find it a little weird is because you guys have Ultimate Gohan, right, or LR Gohan right now with the year 2 anniversary around and everything like that. It's like, this is one of the ways you can actually farm his essay if you don't want to spend the gems and the coins to get the Baba Shop Gohan and throw him in. This is another Gohan that you can throw into him when he's in his Super Saiyan form. You can go that way. So there's many different ways to farm his essay, but I just find that kind of interesting. So apparently we have this until the 28th. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I guess if you have Bojack, or if you have the Agility Gohan, he's a good support unit for your Agility team. You can go by that by all means. Next, and I talked about this briefly yesterday in my other video, but I guess I can go into a little bit more detail. We are getting the next story, so the next story part, so story 4.2 essentially. I'm assuming this is going to be around the same amount that we got with 4.1. I'm going to guess, you know, 3 difficulties per stage. I'm going to guess around 15 stages or so, which means, you know, 15 times 3, get that many stones. Maybe about a multi-summon, maybe a little bit more worth of stones. I'm not really sure. I'm going to personally say hold on to those stones and do not spend them, because we have a lot of filler stuff coming in, and I'm going to get into that here right now. First off, from the 13th, which is this Thursday, to the 28th, which is the end of the celebration and everything, we have the all agility banner coming back, which is gonna, you know, feature a bunch of agility cards. You're gonna get +2 old Kai if you do a multi-summon, because we are finally getting the 40% lead, or, well, technically is a lead too, but the 40% support unit for the agility units, and it is going to be both this agility Pan and this agility Ridlow, so for the extreme. So unfortunately, the downside to this is I don't see this bringing a lot of Super 17 friends onto the friend list. We'll be seeing a lot more Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, because people could potentially pull this. Am I really going to go for this? I don't really need to, honestly. I mean, yes, obviously getting this Pan for an agility team is optimal. It is the definition of optimal, basically, but I personally don't need her. The only reason I would ever need her for anything would be doing races and everything, and races have kind of not really been happening within the Dokkan community as of late. So who knows, maybe they'll start coming back. It's kind of hard to say, because we don't know what's coming after in a 200 million download. And the reason that I'm saying it's kind of like calm before the storm right now, because this is just a bunch of filler stuff that we're getting. And then when 200 million downloads hits in August, you know, a little later than the 2.5 kind of point of this game, we're going to probably see some huge new Dokkan Fest, would be my guess. And I'm going to get into that in just a second. We're getting the little, what is this, Piron character Gasha here. So basically it's the wife banner, essentially the waifu banner again. So all of those female characters are coming back in another banner. I'm assuming it's going to be a guaranteed SSR. Yeah, it's a guaranteed SSR. I'm assuming it's going to be probably 3 and then just normal rates and everything like that. So that's going to be the 18th until the 1st of August. Okay, so we're actually dipping into August now. So this is next Tuesday when this banner comes. And then on the 25th, which just ironically happens to line up probably with the spoilers when it comes to Dragon Ball Super. I won't read about the spoilers or anything like that. I've briefly looked at them, but you know, it's hard to say if it is true or not. But this is probably featuring some fight that's going to come in Dragon Ball Super with the World Tournament and everything. But we are getting a Universe 6 banner, and we're getting the 2 new Saiyans that have been announced and shown throughout the World Tournament right now. We're looking at a Super Saiyan 2, and I'm just going to call Brawly, Copy, Rage, Super Saiyan, whatever you want to call it, I guess, for Khalifa, I believe her name is. I can't remember exactly what the little girl's name is. The one who basically calls the crime boss, or the boss little girl, you know, Ane-san, which basically in Japanese means someone you respect and someone that you're close to. Doesn't actually mean that you are sisters or related, basically. It's just something that's said here in Japan. But that little banner's coming in. It looks like to be a guaranteed SSR for probably the first 3 summons would be my guess. I don't know if there'll be discounted summons or anything like that. It could potentially be, but again, I'm not 100% sure on that. So again, this is all filler stuff now. And then it also shows that the Dragon Ball Super little story event's coming back. So my thought is that maybe, just maybe, some of those old Universe 6 cards could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken. Unfortunately, they're going to be rebirths, getting the Shattering the Limit. So that's going to be like maybe Champa. Hit could potentially get one, which I still don't see him getting used that often, unfortunately, just because of that lack of key links. Because even with Shattering the Limit, it's not really prevalent among an Extreme Intel team, and no one really runs Intel Extreme right now. I hardly ever find Kid Boos. So Hit, I just don't see being, obviously Hit was never really run as that, but I mean, I could test Hit out. I have him personally, but he could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken, or even the in-game Kaba, the tech one that you can farm from this event, he could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken maybe with some kind of new medals or something like that. If they add new stages, that'd be pretty cool right there, because he is a solid free-to-play unit for in-game cards, which is really, really nice. So potentially all these Universe 6 guys could be getting a Dokkan Awaken. Along with these 2 right here, they could easily have their Dokkan Awaken. It's kind of like the Bio Brawly event, where you have that banner coming in with the 18 and the 2, the Goten and the Trunks, and then the old Goten and Trunks get the Dokkan Awaken and everything like that. So in this case, it's going to be probably these 2 getting a Dokkan Awaken, or at least one of them, and then Hit and Champa and some others could potentially get a Dokkan Awaken. I'd be personally okay if they finally did it for like 4th form Frost or whatever. Give him a Dokkan Awaken. That'd be pretty cool in my opinion, because that guy is pulled so often and we always Baba shop him. So who knows, maybe he will. Again, it's going to be a guaranteed SSR, but it's not a Dokkan Fest, so there's nothing new really changing. It's probably going to have the same kind of leader skill where it's like Ki +2, the 2 types, and, you know, HP attack and defense up 30% or 40% or something like that, where it's not really that huge of a difference. but maybe it could be a hint, and when it comes out, when it gets closer to when it's released, maybe it will start to shine some light on what the potential 200 million new Dokkan Fest Storm area is really going to be, and what it could potentially show from the future. So I'll get to that in just a second. And other than that, it's just the usual Baba Shop stuff and 3 times experience. Just, guys, make it 3 times experience no matter what. I know technically, then it's like, well, then it's not really 3 times experience celebration. It's more just normal story missions. It's like, well, just make it gain more experience no matter what. So yeah, but anyway, so what exactly does this say for a year 2 thing here? Well, basically, August is gonna be the 200 million download celebration. I guarantee you, we've already hit it before. I'm just double checking that there wasn't anything else. It basically makes though right now that this Wish Upon a Star banner right now is kind of like a, you know, as a banner that is meant to distract us, and then with the incoming agility banner, and then the Universe 6 banner again, it's more stuff to distract us, kind of filler arc stuff, which is fine. If you need those guaranteed SSRs, it's okay to go for those. I'm just saying, if you happen to have everything, or you have a lot of everything, you might want to consider not going for it unless it's for purely collection purposes. I personally myself won't really be going for any of it unless one of those Universe 6 new cards, if they come out with a new card, could come out with a new hit. I'd be okay with a new hit card that could eventually get a actual true Fierce Battle Dokkan Awakening. That'd be really cool. I just don't know what they could potentially do, but hopefully they can do something like that. But yeah, other than that, I think this is honestly just a huge filler thing, and it should hopefully pave the way for what we're going to see for for the kind of, obviously it's after 2.5, but what we're going to see for 200 million downloads, because we should be getting a Dokkan Fest then. And then it could be really interesting, because right now we have this little Dokkan Fest kind of right now with the Wish Upon a Star thing, because it's all Dokkan Fest units. That will end next week on the 17th, and then we don't have anything going until basically August, which makes sense with the current way that the game has been going. So in terms of what we could get with year 2, a lot of people are hoping mono teams. I could be completely wrong on the whole 200 million download thing being the next Dokkan Fest thing. It could be the physical LR that we're looking for, the 90% one, which again, skip, terrible rates unless you want the double rates banner, because maybe it has some decent featured units, which sometimes those double rate banners do feature something decent, and it is okay to go for that, because, you know, we all want to get that stuff. My opinion, if you summon on the agility banner, if you need old Kais, then yes, it's a double points for you, because you can go for the old Kais and you can potentially get the 40% lead, which is great for your agility teams if you need that. I personally don't need it. Yes, again, it's optimal. It'd be cool to have, but I personally just don't see any point in going for it. My agility team, with or without that pan, is still going to be able to trounce any objective, no problem. It's going to be taken on any event, no problem whatsoever, and there's really just no point to it. So yeah. But other than that, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think is going to be coming to this banner, these banners? Do you think we're going to get new hits? Do you think the new characters could be cool? Do you think they're going to be filler arcs? You know, obviously they are filler stuff, but do you think they're going to be filler characters in terms of no one's really going to use them after a while? I mean, like that 18 from the Bio Brawly banner, she and those that Goten and that Trunks, they're not bad. Again, they're not bad by any means. It's just something that, you know, you're not going to see as a leader or someone like threw a ton of stones at. You know, I just totally ignored it and skipped it. So yeah. Again, leave your comments down below. As always, guys, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. As always, it always does help. And let me know if you guys want to see more. I've noticed just a lot of my views kind of going down or anything like that. So if this is the time. This is kind of like the rest period until we get the new Dokkan Fest stuff. Let me know if there's something you guys want to see from my videos. Do you want to see some more translation stuff? I tried looking through the game, and there's not a lot more I can really translate that a lot of people are having trouble on that I can really make a video on. But if you have something that you want me to translate and truly get some good information out there on something, whether it's going over passive skills especially or something like that, let me know down in the comments below. Or if there's something new you want me to try and do, let me know. I'm always open up to suggestions in terms of what to do for videos and everything like that. And if a lot of people like it, like the comment that suggests something, and then I'll take a look at it and go from there. Okay, so let me know, of course, down in the comments. As always, I actually do look at all the comments. I really do. So definitely leave those if you have any ideas for me, just for that stuff right there. Just because I want to keep bringing you stuff. I'm gonna obviously keep bringing you guys stuff, but I don't know. I've just noticed that the views are starting to dip and everything like that. I don't know if that's due to algorithms and everything like that. I don't want to blame it on that. I don't want to say that. So this is time for a little constructive criticism. You know, let me know what you guys want to start seeing a little bit more of, what you want to see less of, and all that kind of stuff. and hopefully, you know, it can be a win-win for all of us. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you in the next one.